Back here at Citi Field with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. The Mets with a chance to set the all-time record for wins in a season with a victory here. What a season it's been for them, Singy. Just dominant the whole way through.
Just simply incredible, Boog. I mean, this should be such a nice feather in the cap for them, and they've already tied one of baseball's most impressive records, and to have a chance at breaking it, wow.
Now it's the DH, Eggy Rosario, 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Connor Joe getting ready to hit. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. And a foul ball. Up the middle, Lindor on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So they make short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jeremiah Estrada.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. He shoots one out to right. His 63rd home run of the season. And the Mets jump in front. It's 4-3. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 6-3. And now it's Mark Vientos. He's already homered here in this one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab, 1 down. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped to third. Slings to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
Now batting.
So up next, Jackson Reitz. And first offering is fouled off. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. 2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. You don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they're up by 4. So runner at second, 2 down. Ronnie Mauricio now. Here's a rocket out to left. Joe makes the catch, and that is that. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 7 and the Padres 3. Back here in Queens, now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Now pitching
The pitcher on here, Jose Butto.
Number
65th appearance on the mound for him this year. That's a bunch. So there's no doubt he's a guy they trust and really like turning to out of the pen.
Butto, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Oh, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're...
Got it! And that's the ball game. So the New York Mets with a new mark in baseball history, passing the 1906 Chicago Cubs and the 2000 wins in a single season. Incredible run for them, Singy.
Absolutely amazing feat, Boog. I mean, just to say the least there. This is now an historic team. And one thing to remember, though, neither of those clubs went on to win the World Series. But I don't think that's going to give these guys any type of pause. They're going to roll into October with a world of confidence. And I think they're built for the postseason grind.
It's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent, man. You're hustling for rent. Gone up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan. Just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now let me the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I didn't ran the man without a plan. He shot right.
From 41 Seaver Way, Welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. We've got game one of the National League Division Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Number
0-2 in this one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. And they lead it. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boo. Aggressive, and it paid off. A team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Juan Soto now. This one smoked on its way out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. It's a bomb. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. Joe Ross will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they add to their lead. It's 6-2. Here's Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, white tower power?
That's right. Puts a bunt down. And he handles it himself for the out. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Bunts it in the air. Makes a nice running catch. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Jackson Reitz. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there, and that one is gone. A solo shot. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning, and they add a run. It's 7-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
Now at the plate, Tyrone Taylor popped up, stretches out and hauls it in. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. On to the 7th here in game 1. All set for the start of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Senga back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Now, Boog, it's going to be a long series, but you can't ask for a better start for this home side. Their bullpen's getting rest at the right time, and they've got the lead. Performances like this can help you win a few games, not just one. This is a very important inning here.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Boom. Stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Yeah, there's the strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Can't get their base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
The Mets leading by 5 here in the late stages of game 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Foul ball. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tanner Banks.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's already homered in this game. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one carrying, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Azokar coming home. Plays the plate, and they cut him down. Pulls into third safely with a triple. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Puts a bunt down. Stop. Off balance throw in time. They get the out on Soto. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And that extends the inning. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Gets the bunt down the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 8 and the Phillies 2. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Max Kepler at the plate.
Now pitching for
left-hander out of the bullpen, A.J. Minter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Makes the grab, 1 away. The Mets were around 50 years before they had their first no-hitter in franchise history. It was thrown by Johan Santana right here at Citi Field. Real Muto stands in now and watches strike 1. And a foul ball.
And looking back at that Santana no-no, Boog, it's really amazing that he pulled it off against a St. Louis lineup that was absolutely stacked with strong hitters. A memorable night for sure.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trey Turner. And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Out to short. Lindor. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Down quickly go the Phillies. And it's still 8-2. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
Number 68.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one. This to third. Boom. Goes on to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap. Drops a bunt down the first base side.
And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. 1 gone, runner at first. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Jackson Reitz. Out towards left center. Kepler. 2 away down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Tyrone Taylor digs in now. 1 for 3. Puts a bunt down. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets lead 1. They lead at 8-2. We go to the 9th. This is Bryson Stott.
Now pitching for
Tyler McGill on to pitch out of the pen here.
number 38.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Comes up empty.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And here it comes. Popped up. Vientos. And out number 1 on the grab.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
So Harper stands in. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the NLDS. Set down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one missing low. Ground ball right side. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets take the series opener here at home. So the New York Mets have jumped out to a 1-0 lead.
There's a lot of weight in a 5-game series, Boog. It's huge to get an advantage right away.
Yep, a Game 2 victory will have them 1 step away from the LCS.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, on the other side, losing Game 1 can really sharpen that focus, man. Those guys know that they've got very little room for error at this point.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is gone. And they add a pair. It's 8-7. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Back to the top of the order now. Jose Azocar up now for the Mets. On a line out towards center. Marsh makes the grab on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. He was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner. That's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's their 2nd home run.
Pitching for the
1 down. Here's Juan Soto.
58. Tanner. Thanks.
Ripped on a line. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that
Left field, way back there. That one is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 10-7. And their 5th home run of the game.
some things in the sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball.
And that one is going to go. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 11-7. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead is up to 5. Cut off, throw to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
1 strike.
That one in there across the letters.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there. Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Bases empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto makes the grab, and a couple of quick outs. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the NLDS. Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
On the ground. Lindor in plenty of time to first. Schwarber out of the play. And that is that. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. Joe Ross taking over on the mound.
Number 41.
Jackson Reeves up now for the Mets. Drops one down in front of the plate, and that's just foul. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jose.
And now it's Jose Siri. He's already homered in this game. This one smoked out to left. Kepler pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Jose Azocar will hit next.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. 3rd out. Offense held in check. Back here at Citi Field, and now it's Alec Bohm. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Danny Young.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Alonso makes the catch for the out, and there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Swing and a miss as he was late. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Castellanos raging back towards the wall. And that one is off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Tosses to first. They get the out on Soto. And now it's Mark Vientos. Ground ball to Bohm. Whips it across. And there's 2 away. Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And he lays one down the left side. Boom. Throws out to first. Lindor retired. Inning over. Back here in Queens. New inning getting started. Now here is... First pitch fastball is in for a strike. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Swing and a miss, Edwin Diaz the strikeout.
It used to be when you see a 98-mile-per-hour fastball flash up there on the radar gun, you just automatically assumed it was a 4-seamer. But you know, that guy's got one of the better ones in the sport. Now we're seeing 90s with nasty, crazy sink, run involved as well. Right there, not only was he contending with the velocity of the pitch, but he swung right over the top of it because of all the movement on it as well.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab for the second out. So they're down to their final out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. First pitch misses.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. So the New York Mets carry their moment to take a 2-0 lead in this division series.
They're knocking on the door of the LCS now, and I don't think they'll be doing a lot of tinkering before Game 3, the way things have been going.
Across the diamond, though, we may see a lot of changes to the lineup card as they face elimination in Game 3.
Yeah, they have to do something to shake things up, Boog, that's for sure.
On the way home from the studio, I walked in to I sat down for a drink or two. I didn't get before. She sat right there next to me.
So, runner at second,
batting,
2 down.
the right
Nick
fielder,
Castellanos at the plate now.
Castellanos.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
And now the lefty. Got him. Strikeout number 8. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Sanchez back to work. Out in front and foul to the left side. That's hard hit on the line. 1 away. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 in this one. Nimmo lifts one in the air deep to right field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear.
That one ripped left field. And it's off the wall. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. Not in time. He's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well,
Now pitching for the
1 out. Runner at second. Jose Siri now at the plate. 1 for 2.
Romano.
That's in there. Strike 1. 1 out and a runner at second here in the late stages of game 3. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tanner Banks up and loosening in the pen. Alvarado getting cranked up as well. Man at second. Struck him out looking.
well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
There's a swing and a drive. Marsh running hard. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and they take a 3-run lead. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. That ends the inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The third baseman, Alex. Whoa.
Swing and a pop-up. McNeil. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a swing and a miss there.
I was really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
This one popped up right side. Alonso under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So no runs, no hits. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Banks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Puts a bunt down. Takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Not much question that Citizens Bank Park is a hitter-friendly field. Lots of homers and triples to be had with this outfield design. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. They get the out on Soto. 2 down, base is empty. Mark Vientos getting ready to hit. Gets the bunt down the right side, and that's a foul ball. And he lays down a bunt, and it goes just foul.
You know, from an outfielder's perspective, that right center field power alley can be tough to play, but the odd angles in left center field aren't much easier.
Banks makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
Now pitching for the New York Mets.
That's off the mark.
Number
1-0.
1-0.
Edwin Diaz.
And that one hammered. Siri going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Trey Turner now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Diaz, a former All-Star. 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. And down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And that's through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of the NLDS. Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Phillies down in order.
Now pitching
The new
for the
pitcher in the
Phillies,
game, Joe Ross.
number 41.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Joe
quality pitches out of him right here.
Ross.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one is absolutely belted. In 1 hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Here's Pete Alonso. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the late stages of game 3. Gets under it and pops it up. Trying to move him over here. Boom. Throws out to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
And now Jackson Reeks. Harper snags it, and there's 2 away. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. Line drive, base hit, and it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for.
Pitching change here, Jose Alvarado.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now Jose Azocar. And he pops up the bunt. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 run across. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And that bunted towards third. Zips it to first. And that is that. Last chance for the home team. Here's Harper now. And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike two.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No ball.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. And this is inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
No, that's not the best
Now
two-strike
batting,
fastball
the
I've
right
seen,
field.
but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter when you're down.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it.
So the New York Mets are on their way to the League Championship Series, Singy.
And they did it in the most dominant way possible. And they're heading into the next round full of confidence, showing they're a force to be reckoned with here in October.
But you've got to feel for a team that's been all year battling for a spot in the postseason, only to see it come to an end in a first-round sweep.
Yeah, things happen at high speed at this stage of the year, Boog. I mean, a series can get away from you in a hurry, and that was really the case for them in this one.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I